The gun legislation debate was watched very closely by News 5 political analyst Quinn Hillier, who joins us now live in our newsroom. Quinn, several times since January, you said on this newscast that President Obama's gun control legislation had little to no chance of passing in the Senate. Why were you so sure about that?
Well, Peter, I guarantee you I didn't have any crystal ball or anything like that. It was just, it was pretty straightforward political arithmetic. You have a whole slew of Democrats who represent states that traditionally vote Republican for president or states that have long pro-gun traditions. And 8 of those red state Democrats were up for re-election or are up for re-election next year, and they know where their voters are, and so they weren't very likely to go against those voters.
Tell us exactly then how that played out in yesterday's vote.
Well, even for the mildest of measures, which was the background check, 4 Senate Democrats went against President Obama. 3 of those Democrats did happen to be from those Republican states who are up for re-election next year. And the 4th one just got elected in North Dakota in a very narrow vote while running a very, very pro-gun campaign. And then on the more stringent parts of the bill that would actually ban some guns, 12 Democrats voted against President Obama's position, and 9 of them were those Republican state Democrats that I'm talking about.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay, Quinn, what's next then for the gun debate?
Well, just a couple of things. First of all, sort of on the mild side, some of President Obama's executive orders will go into effect without any congressional action. Secondly, the president is likely to try to use it as a campaign issue against some Republicans in 2014. But as for legislation, probably not much of any other legislation later at all this year.
Okay, thanks so much, Quinn.
Thank you, Peter.
We'll take a break and be right back.